Our content is intended to be used and must be used for informational purposes only. It is very important to do your own research analysis before making any investment based on your personal circumstances. You should take independent financial advice from a professional in connection with or independently research and verify any information that you find on our website or podcast and wish to rely upon, whether for the purpose of making an investment decision or otherwise. What's up, my future one percenters? This is Marathon Money, brought to you by Wincrease.com. I'm Cam Jones, Prince of the Stock Market, and I'm with my homie, Kenny Coins. What up?
What's good? What's going?
Just chilling.
Chilling.
Man.
Another market, another day.
Getting that moolah.
Money, making rain.
Hold up, man. We got some breaking news. Because
Disney's taking over.
I gotta just, I called this somewhere.
You gotta give props to Cam.
I gotta give myself props, because don't nobody else give me props. I gotta give myself props. I called this somewhere in about 2017 when they weren't at the all-time high yet, but they were creeping up. And then we did another podcast in 2018 where I said it again. I'm like, yo, these dudes, they in some trouble. But nobody wanted to believe me, man. I think I'm making believers out of everybody. I got to keep bringing this up because I don't feel like I'm getting my just due. I don't feel like I'm getting my props. I'm going full Antonio Brown on everybody.
So
I need my props.
So I know you ain't trying to bring Antonio Brown. He got released, so be careful.
I'm talking about when he was on the Raiders and he was just going crazy. He was just talking back to everybody.
So YT Trader said that he's still long on Netflix.
YT Trader is Booty Trader.
You know what I mean? So let me tell you something. Here's the thing. Netflix is compiled of all different programs that makes Netflix that's not theirs. That's what Netflix is made of. Because I don't know if y'all remember when Netflix first started doing the streaming. There was the only one out there. When you got the $7.99 back in the day, it was trash. It was literally all indie movies. Trash.
That's what it's going back to.
Horrible. The only way Netflix was enjoyable unless you got the DVDs. Literally. Unless you got the DVD package, that's the only time Netflix was actually enjoyable. Like, you got the DVDs in the mail and you got to watch the Fresh Prince or the whatever show what it was. You actually got to watch those shows. But when it came to streaming 10 years ago, it was bad until they started breaking deals with ABC,
which is Disney,
CW, Disney. They started doing stuff 30 for 30. They started doing all kinds of stuff. You got to remember that was 7 years ago when nobody was in the streaming. Hulu didn't even exist at that moment.
But they did. They just weren't who they are now.
No, I don't even count Hulu because nobody knew them 10, 12 years ago. So we can't count them.
I feel you.
Because Hulu never did DVDs.
Right. They're strictly streaming. Yes.
Yeah. So Hulu never did DVDs. That's the thing I was saying is that Hulu and Netflix I think they're two different things. I think the competition for Hulu is getting better because Hulu can get you, like, even though like you have to sacrifice not seeing the episode on the night it comes out, but I'd rather see it without commercials. So I just wait a night, and that's what people are doing now. And Netflix, you had to wait until the whole time season is over to just binge watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Netflix is starting to lose, which is so sad to say. I thought Netflix would be able to hold their own, pick up their dukes. They've been in the game for a long time. Be able to pick up their fists and start fighting back. Obviously, they cannot because most of their firepower is from somebody else.
Well, I think that I think that they're trying to make steps to have their own programming, which they are. But
Yeah,
it's just
but
kind of like too late, you know.
it's not because it's too late, Cam. It's just you got to think about it. How long it took Disney to have those powerful TV shows and powerful movies.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, when they come out with things like Stranger Things and stuff, yeah, that's been a hit for a couple years. But you know, Disney and them, they have hits from.
They have classics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are not going to start considering Stranger Things a classic until like 10, 15 years from now. Now, that's the question. Can you survive 10, 15 years from now? No. Now, I think Netflix is going to be here 10, 15, 20 years from now. Here's why. Here's why I'm saying that. Because there's so much content. There's so much good stuff that Netflix has. I just can't see it disappearing and leaving all that stuff behind. This guy.
Come on, man. Let's look at the competition. Obviously, they got Disney Plus. I just got a promotion from Disney Plus. I don't know if everyone got it or if it's because I'm a.
Your promotion is $5.99.
Nah, you can purchase Disney Plus. You can do it for 3 years for $140 or $130.
3 years for $140?
Yeah, it's either $130 or $140.
It don't matter, man. Even if it was $200, 3 years.
3 years. You can do it for 3 years. Now,
let's just say it's $150. Let's say that.
Okay.
You know how good that deal is?
That's a good deal. I think I gotta look at this. I gotta try to find the exact deal because it was really, really good.
That's an extremely good deal. Because think about how much Netflix costs a month.
Right.
You know, Hulu. I can tell you, Hulu right now costs about $12. $12 a month. You know what I mean? You just do the math on that, and that would definitely tell you where they're at. I just think that's crazy that they're willing to. I feel like their profit margin would be gone. You get what I'm saying?
Talking about Disney?
Yeah, Disney, because like Hulu's $12 a month with no commercials.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, Disney owns the shows.
I get that.
They could take the hit. They're not really taking a hit. You know, it's their show.
And they're probably selling rerun shows too. Then they're putting like That's So Ravens, who already made their max profit, like stuff like that. That's what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Man, I need to find it. I'm trying to stall time here so I can try to.
No, I'm just saying. If you look at Hulu for one individual is $144 a month. Even if Disney did it at $150, just think about the deal you're getting. Disney did it at $150, depending on what Disney's giving. Disney did it at $150. You know, for 3 years, you're literally paying. You're literally paying less than almost $2 a month.
Exactly, and because the deal was you get 40. If you do it for 3 years, you got $40 off. That it came out to being $40 off.
That's $4 a month for 3 years.
I can't find it, man. I can't find it, but they have it. You can do a 2-year option and a 3-year option. Obviously, the 3-year option is the best, but I guess
obviously that deal's not gonna last once everybody starts running towards it.
It's if you don't subscribe to it by October 11th, you know, it's over.
Yeah,
they can't run that forever. You know, they give it away.
Can't. Man, they can't run that forever. They're just trying to get a mass run.
Exactly. So
that's what they're trying to do.
In for 3 years, you know, eventually they're gonna be like, man, why do I have Netflix? You know, that's 3 years. We ain't talking about like a couple months. We talk about 3 years. By probably like that 6th month, they're gonna be like, man, I'm dropping Netflix.
Of course.
All I'm watching is Chappelle on there anyway. How many times can you watch Dave Chappelle?
That's true.
But I mean, I'm just saying. I think that sometimes, man, if in order to be a good trader, you have to be able to predict the future. You can't because stocks are forward looking. Stocks are in the future. You know what I'm saying? I think we was on here one time and you were talking about Amazon. You're like, man, Amazon was probably getting ready to do drone deliveries in like 2012. They're like 10 years. They planning 10 years ahead. And
That's crazy.
that's how it is. You have to be able to see that stuff. And if you can't, and if you only live in the present, then you always gonna miss moves. Always. You always gonna be behind. You always gonna miss that big stock move because the moves happen before whatever the company's trying to innovate and do happens. That's how it is. And Netflix, I mean, their all time high was $423.20. They're now sitting at $270.75, which is, I mean, if you bought in, at that $100, I remember I had some shares around like 190. Obviously, if I would have never sold them, I would still be
Netflix.
Up. Yeah,
I still have my shares at $60, but it's only like 3.
but I'm just saying, if you bought them around then, obviously you still up. But I just don't. You could just see the downtrend coming.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm with you on the Disney thing. I'm with you on the Netflix thing. I just can't see Netflix disappearing.
Well, look at this. They got NBC.
I could see them getting bought out.
Me too. But there's a lot of competition coming out. You got NBC coming out with a new streaming service.
Bro, this is like cryptocurrency. Not all of them are gonna be able to survive. It's gonna be like TV now. It's gonna be like cable where no, not all of them are gonna be able to survive. And not everybody can have a subscription. You said that
too because AT&T is looking to drop DirecTV, their DirecTV brand. They're looking to drop.
They should have done that years ago, man. That deal was horrible.
And like I said, NBC's coming out with a streaming service called Peacock. Why did they call it Peacock? I don't know, but it's called Peacock.
They're a bunch of birds. That's why. A bunch of birds.
It's just getting to be a crowded space, man. And honestly, Netflix, they had the right idea. They actually have a good technology.
They started a movement. They started a trend. They didn't. The problem is they didn't know how to stay at the top. They're the MySpace of this era.
That's an interesting point you made. But I don't think they don't know
are
how
the
to
MySpace of the era, man. They are the MySpace because, like, think about it. If you got to think about MySpace, man. MySpace made a ton of money back in the day before Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they started the whole social media thing. Before people called it social media, they started the whole social media. Nobody was calling MySpace social media. People was calling MySpace a profile that had music in the background that you had your top 5 friends that you had to fight over to be on the top 5. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is Netflix didn't, to me, I felt like Netflix should have started buying rights a long time ago.
You can't buy rights unless they are willing to sell the rights.
At least try.
That's you never know if they did or not. See, I don't think that this is completely Netflix's fault. This is just.
I'm not saying it is. But they try.
I mean, we don't know, but I would think that they have a smart enough team to where they would try. But Disney ain't giving up no Marvel shows.
I'm not saying Disney, but paying $100 million for Friends ain't smart move.
Yeah, I mean, well, they don't even own Friends; they just own the right to stream Friends.
Exactly, but paying $100 million to own the rights to stream Friends wasn't a smart move. That now Friends is coming off in a couple years.
I know, but what I'm saying is this: if it costs $100 million, man, people keep texting me. If it costs $100 million to buy the rights to stream Friends for a couple years, how much you think they charging to buy the whole thing?
At least $1 billion.
I'm about to say they charging about $1 billion, man. You know, they can't buy it. They own these people. They're not giving that stuff up because that's how that company's gonna survive. That's how NBC is gonna survive. That's how Disney's gonna survive. That's how Warner Brothers is gonna survive, by having their own, keeping their content theirs. That's why Netflix can't survive, because they don't have
The
their
only
own
way,
content.
only way I can see Netflix surviving is somebody just slap a big, huge deal with Netflix and just come up and just say, "Yo, I'll take them." And it has to be, and to tell you the truth, it either has to be CW, it has to be Disney.
Disney just gonna suffocate them to death. It ain't gonna be Disney.
No, because I know what Disney gonna do. What they did to most companies, suffocate them to death. Start their own like little sports channel like they did with ESPN, and then after that, suffocate the other people to death to the point where just, you know what, just sell it to Disney. I mean, I just think Netflix should do that right now. Why they still on top?
Well, they can't, because now the writing's on the wall. So they should have done that when I first.
No, the writing's still not on the wall. They're still $270 a share. They'll still get more than $50 billion.
Dog, they're from their all-time high. I don't know the exact percentage. If the all-time high is 423, they sitting at 270 right now. That's like 45% drop.
Still, that's $50 billion is better than $100 million. Yo, let me tell you, their market cap is 118 billion.
118 billion, right?
The fact that if
they still,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. So if I think this will be a perfect deal for Netflix, if they go over there, sit down with Disney, propose them a deal, combine the streaming services, which I think Disney already did.
I would say they can't anymore.
I think they can. I think they can. It's never too late for anything. Never too late for anything.
I mean, they can try.
Netflix, don't be a Blockbuster. Remember what Blockbuster did, y'all. Don't do that. Go to Disney, sit down, broker a deal.
So you basically saying Netflix should almost sell themselves to Disney, and then they just a partner or a brand under Disney.
Yes.
That's basically what you're saying.
Keep Disney Plus. I'm not saying don't keep Disney Plus, have all the Disney stuff, but have the Marvel, all the big shows, all that stuff on Netflix too. Then now Netflix has Disney behind them. Now Disney and Netflix are together. Now they're two big powerhouses.
Okay,
now they can beat the ABCs. They can beat the
ABC
Warner
is
Brothers.
Disney. Oh, Disney owns ABC.
Oh, okay, same thing. I mean, ABC. Okay, Disney owns ABC. You're right, 100%. But if you take ABC and you say, okay, ABC will be a part of Netflix and keep all the Disney shows on the Disney Plus.
Okay, I'm Disney. You Netflix. All right, sell me what you just said.
Okay,
sell this to me. I'm Disney.
Okay. I would sell Netflix at a bargain. Instead of selling them for 118 billion, I would come to them and say, give me 90 billion, coming in as a partnership.
Okay, what do I get for this 90 billion? Tell me what I get.
50% of the revenues.
But I'm about to choke you to death. I already have all my shows.
But what's the point of choking me to death if we both can make more money together?
No. You can make more money if I partner with you. I can put you out of business if I just stay with how I am.
Yeah, but you won't get rights to other shows. You still have other competitions.
I can buy you, but I can buy you. You want to sell yourself to me for 90 billion. I can keep doing what I'm doing, and I can just buy. I can wait until your stock hits below $200, and I can get you for.
What happens if it never does?
It will.
All right, man.
The strategy that I have, what's the dude from Disney name? Bob Iger. I'm Bob Iger. The strategy that I have is going to
Bob Iger got to let go.
Who's Disney's dude, man? I think it's Bob Iger, man.
It is.
Oh, I'm about to say.
It is. He left the Apple team. He got off the Apple board.
I'm Bob Iger. I'm going to put you under $200 a share, and then we'll talk. When you get when we put y'all under $200 a share, come talk to me. Until then, You ain't got nothing for me. You already had your chance.
Yo, I think Netflix could still survive this. They just gotta tweak some things. Let Disney be Disney. It's all right to be second or third best, but as long as you can survive and stick around, you're still a threat to Disney.
No, well, yeah. If you're around, I guess you're still technically a threat. But they don't, like I said, like I've been saying for 2 years.
First of all, Disney shows haven't even been that good lately.
Disney owns so much, you don't even know what a Disney show is. I didn't even know Disney owned Discovery Channel. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that either.
They own so much, you don't even know what a Disney show is.
Man, these guys are so rich. Man, these guys are so rich.
You thinking about stuff on like Disney Channel for kids. Yeah, that stuff doesn't appeal to us, but it appeals to children. And that's only one part of it. That's only, 0.5% of it. Netflix has nothing, man. They have stuff. They can sit there and say like, "Oh yeah, we have stuff for kids. We have stuff for grown-ups. We have stuff for this category." Yeah, you have it, but it sucks. Nobody recognizes it. You have to take, like you said at the beginning of this podcast, man. Disney took years to build this stuff up. NBC took years to build their shows up. Netflix. They don't have years under their belt. They don't have years available to them.
Damn. All I could say, damn.
You know it's over. And I called it, man. That's all I want. All I want is my props, man. That's all I want. I'm
gonna give it to you, man, but damn. I remember coming on here. Nah, man, Netflix should have been buying some streaming rights in the beginning, man.
Hold up. Hold up. I remember coming on here. It was me, you, Extro, my boy Steph, and I told y'all Netflix wasn't gonna be here. Y'all laughed at me. But see, y'all don't have that vision I have. I got that Chris Paul, you know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook, point guard. I see you in the corner. I'm hit you for the 3. I got that kind of vision, man.
Yo, no. Yo, Netflix, look, somebody gonna buy them. It just gotta be the right people. I just think
somebody with money.
I think Disney should just to have that extra firepower under their belt.
I mean, that's the only way they're gonna survive if someone purchases them. And we haven't even talked about Apple Plus. Which I don't feel like. I honestly don't feel like Apple Plus, Apple TV,
Apple Plus is just
whatever it's called. But
it's just a Netflix, man.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me.
It's a subcategory of Netflix, man. It's just another way to get to Netflix.
I mean, they're producing their own shows, but like I said, man, it takes a lot of time for people to really
it does, man.
Trust these shows and really start to like cling on to them.
Now, before it was easy for Netflix to get streamers. It was easy because there was the only one out there. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
But now there's so many shows, like Apple's gonna have competition unless they just start putting it on people's phones for free.
Well, yeah, Apple's already on people's phones for free, but I mean you got to pay for it though. In order to unlock anything. But Netflix, man, if they don't get bought, it's over. It's over. That's just how it is. I mean, people have too many choices. Right when you see Netflix come out, hey, we lower instead of, every 3 or 4 years they raise the price a couple bucks. Right when you see them, hey, we lowering the price. Oh, puts all day. Puts all day.
Yeah, they should have kept that price low though. You should have kept it. They should have kept that at $11.99. This thing $14 now. People is like, it's not worth $14.
It costs $14.
Yo, Netflix, dude, they raised the price by 30%. You didn't know that?
I don't have Netflix.
Yo, Netflix getting expensive. I don't pay for Netflix. Somebody else does, but I just use it.
Yeah,
yo, but the price went up though.
I got Hulu. I stay true to my home.
I got
Disney.
Hulu, man. Dude, the Hulu I'm trying to think, man. Before a couple years ago, I did not like Hulu because there was nothing on there. But now with the Hulu TV,
Yeah, that's how I got my live TV. I got Hulu TV.
For that $39.99. That thing might be worth it. I'm telling y'all, man.
And it come with Hulu. And it come with normal Hulu.
Hulu. And it comes with normal Hulu. Yo, that might be worth TV, man. It might be worth it, man. I'm telling you, man. Hulu might be the 4th, 5th bet, but they got their own little lane.
How you gonna play Netflix stock? How would you play it if you were to play
honestly, man, to tell you the truth, I'm ready. Honestly, Monday morning I'm gonna sell mine because it's already at 267 for the pre-market tomorrow. So
what about options?
It says options. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not even thinking about putting a put on this because we're crucifying something that we don't even know is ready to be crucified yet.
I know it's ready.
You think it's ready? And put the put then.
That's what
put the put then. Put the put then, because I'm not gonna do that. Once I see Netflix at 150, oh yeah, it's done. There's no, but it hasn't reached that mark. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's done. It hasn't reached that mark. I feel like Netflix is always gonna be around. I think Netflix is gonna be around for another 15, 20 years. Here's why I said that.
Oh, hold on real quick. Let's just evaluate the stock market overall. So Netflix is in a downtrend right now, a little downtrend.
Man, that thing's in a massive downtrend. What are you talking about?
Well, if you look at that chart, it's not like, you can't look at it and be like, oh, for 3 years it's been going down. It's only been going down for like a year maybe.
Yo, Netflix in the beginning of 2018, Netflix was at $450.
No, the highest it was $423.
Yeah, $423. Right? Yeah, $423. Let me ask yourself, bro. This thing is now $270. This thing has been in a downtrend, and I'm gonna tell you right now, just by looking at the chart, if it breaks 233, let's just say 229.
I see that. I see what you're talking about. I see that little mark right there where it hit that and then it popped back up. I see that.
Yeah. If it breaks 229, I'm gonna just let you know you will see that 179. You will see 179. Fast, and yeah, you will see 179. You will, and right there, you don't even, to tell you the truth, you don't know. That's a big hit for Netflix if it gets under 229. And to tell you the truth, I think y'all should be aware. I'm selling my stuff on Monday. Taking my profit. I've been sitting on it for a while. But Netflix, I think it's still going to be a contender. I think it's still going to be around. To be honest with you, I think it might be maybe the 5th or 6th best streaming service out there. Maybe not, one of not the top 3 anymore, but it's gonna be maybe 5, maybe 4 or 5. I think Hulu played the game right.
Hulu played the game. Disney played the game right. They bought it. They invested in it a small amount, and then they were like, yo, instead of just creating our own, we're about to just buy it. They
have Hulu now, right?
Yeah, they bought it. They bought all the shares.
Because I think Hulu had the right game plan. Hulu said, yo, we got to make money. Let's still have commercials.
Right.
You know what I mean? And in theory, Netflix's idea was great. No commercials.
I got to tell you,
you got to give credit where credit's due.
Right. I don't want to seem like
you got to give credit where credit's due.
Hold on, man. I don't want to seem like I think Netflix is trash. Overall, I don't. I think Netflix platform is one of the best. They just don't have, just be honest with yourself, they don't have the shows to survive. They don't.
No, they don't.
They don't. And honestly, it's not even their fault. You said, like, man, don't go the way of Blockbuster. They can't go the way of Blockbuster because they're trying. The problem is they can't get a hold of any assets because nobody's going to sell them the assets. They'll lease it to them, but they're not going to sell them the assets, so they have to create their own, and it takes time for people to say, yo, I'm attached to XYZ show. Man, I really am attached to the Chappelle special.
That's the thing. I don't see Netflix going away, because here's the thing. Yeah, I think Netflix is going to be, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Netflix is going to be in about 2-3 years from now, I think Netflix is going to be at $70 a share. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you that. Because it's not going to become, you know, when Netflix was at $60 a share, 70, and it was going back down to 40 and then come back up to 60 a few years ago? And the reason why, because there was not enough streamers on the platform.
Right.
And Netflix is going to go back to that problem, and now they're going to have another problem. They don't have the content to survive. We're in a content type society. That's who we are now.
You sound like me in 2017. That's who you sound like right now.
No, I'm just saying we are, but I don't think, my thing is, I think my problem I was always arguing with, I don't think Netflix is going to go away like that.
Now hold on, we at 30 minutes, but I wanted to make this point. If you look at the stock market landscape right now, you got the United States just sent some troops to Iran. Possible war on the horizon. Netflix in a little downtrend right now. They're at 270. Any little thing that happens, let's say the stock market going to take a little hit, right? Because of whatever war, people still talking about a recession or whatever. Let's just say the stock market goes down to, the Dow goes down to 25,500. That's going to put Netflix at probably your 150 mark or your 179, where you're like, yo, you will see. That's going to put them there only because of the market landscape, not even because of the stuff that is inevitable that's going to happen to them. Right. So if you do all of that and you talk about how, like, yo, if you were Netflix, you go to Disney, like, yo, I'll sell you for 90 billion. Disney can honestly get them for something. Disney could get them for probably about 25 billion if they just wait. They get them for 25 billion. Maybe I wouldn't even buy them for that. I just let them suffocate to death. That's what I would do. I just have my foot on their neck. That's what I would do.
Until basically they give it to you for 10 billion.
Right. To basically, I don't even buy the company. I'm buying their shows. So the shows that are successful, Stranger Things, I want that. I give you a couple million for that. Oh, Chappelle? Yeah, I'll buy Chappelle. Give me that. You know, you can keep, you know, rockets and trucks or whatever you got over there for kids. You know, you can keep that. Give me everything that's successful. And, you know, they may end up paying $1 billion
for
all of it.
Yeah.
Suffocate.
No, I get you, but I'm gonna say one more thing, man. If a war is on the horizon, a recession's coming, I'm gonna put it this way to you. People are gonna start really choosing where they spend their money.
I didn't even bring that up.
No, let me finish. This will be the last one. Let me finish.
Yep.
People are gonna start really choosing where they spend their money, and that's what kills companies. Because once companies are not able to pay individuals, what people start doing, it goes like, all right, Netflix or Disney. All right, let me see. Should I keep Hulu? Nah. Move.
Right, exactly.
Should I get? Then that's where companies start disappearing. Because people start making choices. They start saying like, okay, I'm only gonna keep one of them, so the rest gotta go.
Right, I'm only keeping one of the four. You know what I'm saying? And which one is giving me the most bang for my buck? Which one is giving me the most content?
And let me tell you something. It's like if a recession come in, Disney's offering 140 for 3 years.
I didn't already pay for the 3 years.
I ain't got to worry about it. And Disney got Marvel. Disney got this. And I think about it. If Disney owned Hulu all straight through, I just can't see why Disney want to throw that package in there too.
Yep. Now you start
the thing that Hulu, I said, the thing that Hulu did correctly was they started off with commercials and had a cheaper subscription for $5. That's what Hulu did correct.
Well, looking back is easy to say what somebody did right and what somebody did wrong. Because at the time,
See,
people like
it
Netflix.
is looking back, but the fact that they stayed that course is what made the difference. Then added the TV programs, then added all that stuff.
This is for Netflix. Y'all losing coins, man. All right,
like
man.
Mario when he gets hit.
Man, you can follow us on Twitter, whatever. You can follow me Twitter, StockTwits, Instagram, anything at Camboni11, CAMBONI11. Hit us up on our Facebook group, ask to join. Also, hit us up on Facebook to join our Facebook chat. It's a private chat. You get a lot of good information in there, a lot of good conversation. Also, follow us on Spotify. Hit our podcast up on Spotify. And, hey, you want to support the podcast? Cash App Marathon Money. Hashtag Marathon Money. Where can they find you, Kenny?
Yo, Kendrick Collin. Hit us up on Twitter. 2 N's in the middle of Kendrick. But let's try to have a Twitter conversation too, man. Get that buzz going with the Marathon Money podcast. We're trying to make money here, man. So Disney's looking good. And you know, you want to be a part of something like that. That's it. Start looking to move your Netflix money. So peace.
I'm Bob Iger. Don't forget it.
He's up.
Yo, peace.
Peace. Peace.